Hello, friends. So, we're going to quickly review what adjectives are. So, we know that adjectives describe a noun and it tells us about how it behaves, how it looks, how it feels, how it sounds, how many of something it has, what color, and the size. We also talked about using our five senses, and our five senses are smell, touch, hear, taste, and see. You can use those five senses and think about the adjective that you want to use to describe your noun. Today, we're going to practice that by reading and also creating a poem of our own. So, we're going to read a poem that's called Bugs, Bugs. Notice that they use two nouns to name the poem. Bugs, Bugs by Jack Polutsky. So, I'm going to read it and I want you to read along to yourself as well. Bugs, bugs, I love bugs. Yes, I truly do. Great big pink ones, little green stink ones, yellow bugs and blue. I put you in my pockets and I wear you in my hair. You are my close companions. I take you everywhere. Bugs, bugs. I love bugs. Bugs, you are my friends. Square ones, round ones, half a pound ones. Bugs with big rear ends. I love to watch you scamper. And I love to watch you chew. I've got no doubt about it. Bugs, I'm bugs for you. So that was a beautiful poem. But notice that in this poem, there were a lot of adjectives. There were a lot of describing words to help describe about bugs. So today, friends, you're going to use this poem and this sequence of the poem, and you're going to write your own poem. And by doing that, you can use this web to help you think about what you want to write, what adjectives you want to use to describe your noun. So Mr. T did one, and my poem is going to be, instead of being bugs, bugs, my poem is going to be about dogs, dogs. So you can use this here outline to help you with the poem. So Mr. T, he used this web to brainstorm and write down some of the adjectives that he wants to use in his poem. So you can do that as well. You should have this printout in the packets that you received through the mail. And if that hasn't come yet, you can always go to the calendar and print this out for you. But here you see I wrote my adjectives for my bug. And I'm going to now write my poem. So you see here, it says you need to put a noun here. So it's telling you what kind of parts of speech you should put here, whether it's a noun, a verb, or an adjective. If you feel like you're an expert and you can just start writing right away, here's another template for you. But here's my poem that I wrote. The name of my poem, instead of Bugs, Bugs, I used a different noun. I'm using Dogs, Dogs by Mr. T. Notice I wrote my name and the title with two nouns. I'm going to read it to you. Dogs, dogs, I love dogs. Yes, I truly do. Small, gray, black ones, big, rusty brown ones, tan dogs, and pink. You are my close companions. I take you everywhere. Dogs, dogs, I love dogs. Dogs, you are my friends. Fluffy ones, rusty ones, smelly ones. I love to watch you run, and I love to watch you sleep. I've got no doubt about it. Dogs, I'm crazy for you. So now you're going to take a time and you're going to think about a noun that you want to write about and you're going to make a poem. Remember to follow this order, this sequence. Here's a template here to help you write your poem. But before you write your poem, it's a great idea. You can use this page to write down all the adjectives about the noun that you're going to describe and talk about in your poem. So once you use this, then it's much easier and it's much more helpful to create your own poem using this template. Once you're done, we would love to see your poems. We would love to read them and see how well and how many adjectives that you use in your poem to describe your noun. So you can start your poems right away today. The template's in the calendar, and if you receive your packet, you should have that printed out already. And send us these poems. We would love to see them. And remember, when you are writing your poem, make sure that you are writing who the poem is by. Write down the author of it as well. And I want you to think about using your five senses. What are some adjectives that you think of when you're using your five senses to describe that noun you're talking about? You could talk about cats. You could talk about dinosaurs. You could talk about What are those things called? Avengers. You can talk about many things and you can write down a nice poem about them. I can't wait to see these poems. Remember, do your very best. Have a great day. See you later, first grade.